Hey guys, Ryan here. Today I'm going to explain to you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a manga that came out in Japan in 1996 by Konami. It was turned into an anime, and from there it came the card game. And today I'm going to explain to you how to play that card game. So this that I got here is a field zone, and I'm going to use it to explain to you how that game works in an easier way. In the field zone, you got a big variety of zones, like the deck zone, which a deck is required to have 40 to 60 cards. And an extra deck zone that's optional, and you have to have 0 to 15 cards. You also have 5 spell zones, where you get to set your spells and traps. You got 5 monster zones, where you could normal summoning them or set summon them. In the field zone, you also have a graveyard and a zone that's called field zone. That's for spell cards like this one that have this symbol. That's showing them that's a field card. There's also another variety of spells and traps, but today I only got normal trap card and a normal spell card. You also have an extra monster zone, which is to special summon monsters from your extra deck to the extra monster zone. To play this game, you also need life points, which is 8,000 life points. This is a special app that is kind of like a calculator that helps you do it. To lose, you gotta lose all 8,000 life points. There's also 2 other ways of winning a duel, and it's your opponent drawing to no cards or a special effect of a certain monster. To start the duel, you first gotta shuffle well your deck. After you're done shuffling, both your opponent and yourself get to draw your top 5 cards. So the player that was selected to start the duel won't be able to draw a card, but he's able to set cards and normal summon 1 monster. After the first player ends his turn, the second player gets to draw 1 card, and he's able to set as many cards he wants and gets to normal summon a monster. So there's 6 different phases in each turn. The first one being the draw phase. That's when you get to draw 1 card. The second one is your standby phase, when you think about the strategy that you're gonna do. Main phase 1 is when you get to set any cards and normal summon a monster. Battle phase is when you get to attack your opponent's monsters. You get main phase 2, when is if you want to set any other cards, and if you haven't normal summon, you could normal summon there. And the last phase is your end phase. That's when you get to end your turn. So now I'm gonna show you how to inflict damage to my opponent's life points. In the battle step, if you have a monster that's higher attack than my opponent's monster, I get to attack that monster. That monster will go to the graveyard, and it will inflict the difference in between both monsters to my opponent's life points. But if my opponent's monster is in defense position, it checks right here in this column where it says defense. I get to attack with my monster that has 3,000 attack. Attack it. It goes to the graveyard, but it doesn't inflict battle damage unless certain cards have effects and they say they do piercing damage to defense position monsters. Certain monsters, spells, and traps have different effects, in which the card does what the card says in the effect column. This game is based on reading, thinking, and math. So you rinse and repeat until your opponent loses all of their life points, or, as I said before, your opponent's running out of cards, or you getting that certain card to win the duel automatically.